Hey guys, and welcome to European Medics. In today's video we will be discussing hypotension regulation. Today's learning objectives are becoming familiar with the organs associated with hypotension regulation, becoming familiar with the hormones involved, and understanding the mechanisms of hypotension regulation in the body. The organs we will look at today are the heart, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, the vessels, and the brain. Let's start off with the vessels. To understand what vasoconstriction is, let's look at these two glasses with different diameters. If you fill the wide glass with 1 liter of water, it will reach a certain level in the glass. If you fill that same 1 liter into the narrow glass, it will reach a much higher level even though the amount of water didn't change at all. In the same manner, blood in a wide vessel has a low blood pressure. If this vessel now constricts, the blood will reach the organs with a much higher pressure, even though the amount of blood didn't change at all. So how does the body activate that mechanism? Here you have a graphical depiction of the systems involved. In the bottom left, you see the heart and the largest artery in the body, the aorta, coming out of it. One of the arteries connecting to the aorta has a sensory area called the carotid sinus. Sensor cells in the carotid sinus sense when the blood pressure is low and transmit that signal to the brain. The brain then sends stimulating signals to the heart and the vessels. The vessels constrict and increase the blood pressure as we just discussed. The heart also receives these signals and increases cardiac output, meaning it pumps harder and faster. More cardiac output means an increase in blood pressure. The brain also activates the adrenal glands, which then produce epinephrine, which is also known as adrenaline, and norepinephrine. Both of these hormones stimulate the heart to increase cardiac output and increase blood pressure. The kidneys also sense the low blood pressure. In response to that, they release renin, which in a complex process gets converted to angiotensin II. You don't really need to remember all the stuff in between, just remember renin and angiotensin II. Angiotensin II acts on many organs. In the vessels, it causes vasoconstriction. In the brain, it releases antidiuretic hormone and activates thirst centers to stimulate drinking. In the adrenal glands, it releases aldosterone. ADH and aldosterone then trigger water resorption from the kidneys. This water, instead of being urinated out, is then reabsorbed to the blood vessels. This mechanism also increases blood pressure. To summarize, the body increases blood pressure through many mechanisms, some of which are the activation of the cardiovascular system, the release of epinephrine and norepinephrine in the adrenal glands, the release of renin in the kidneys, which then stimulates angiotensin II, as well as the release of aldosterone, and the use of hormones such as antidiuretic hormone and aldosterone to regulate water resorption in the kidney. All of these factors together can achieve the common goal of increasing the blood pressure. I really hope you enjoyed this little intro into human physiology. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, reach out to us, or ask our community on the Discord server. Thanks for watching, and until the next time.